Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much. You may be seated. You may be seated. Thank you very much. Good evening. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the White House. Tonight, we come together to celebrate Hanukkah, a festival of life, faith, and miracles. To all who are celebrating here at home and around the world, we wish you happy Hanukkah. Or Shaig Shamekh. I hope I did not mispronounce that word. This evening, as we prepare to light the menorah, we remember a story that has been told for generations. Over 2,000 years ago, in the aftermath of struggle and conflict, a small group of Jewish people, the Maccabees, reclaimed the temple in Jerusalem. They found only enough oil to keep the sacred light burning for a single day. But a miracle happened. That oil burned not for one day, but for 8. A sign of hope, faith, and endurance that still shines brightly today. I think about that story, about how when the odds were against them, the Maccabees stood up for their faith, their freedom, and their future. They faced hardship, but they didn't let it extinguish their belief. Their courage reminds us of a truth that resonates through the generations, that even in the darkest of times, a small spark of hope can become a flame that lights the world. That same spirit lives on in Jewish communities here in America and across the globe. It's a spirit of resilience, of perseverance, of holding on to faith even when times are hard. I'm reminded of the stories of like those from Ellis Island, where families with with little more than the clothes on their backs brought their faith, their traditions, and their dreams for a better life. I think about the menorahs lit quietly in windows across Europe during some of history's darkest moments, when lighting those candles itself was an act of bravery, a defiance of hatred. And I think about the Jewish families who came to America, built lives here, and helped weave the very fabric of this nation. And today, we see that light in all of you, in your faith, your traditions, in your continued contributions to this great country. Whether it's in science or medicine, education or public service, the arts, business, or standing up for justice and equality, the Jewish community has helped move America forward. There's no doubt about that. But as we celebrate, we're also reminded that our work is not yet finished. Sadly, anti Semitism is not just part of the past, it persists too. Too many families know the pain of hate, of vandalized synagogues, of threats, of violence. And tonight, as we light the menorah, let it also be a call to action. We must stand together, Jewish and non Jewish, to combat anti Semitism in all its forms. We must ensure that every person, regardless of their faith, can worship freely, live without fear, and celebrate their traditions with pride. And that's so important now. No one in this country, and I mean no one in this country, should be afraid of their faith, should be afraid of their religion. No one in this country should fear for for being returned from this country, of being exiled from this country. That's not what the United States of America is. Our very nation was built on immigrants. Yet we have people here today in society today saying they want to get rid of the immigrants in our country. That, under my administration, will not happen. It will not happen. And it pains me that we're having this discussion still today. You know, this White House menorah, like so many around the world, represents hope and the enduring promise that light will always overcome darkness. It's a light that grows with each passing night, a reminder that even the smallest flame can inspire more light, more hope, and more healing. So tonight, as the candles burn brightly in this house, your house, the people's house, may they may remind us of what's possible when we hold on to our faith and stand together as one person. And I've always believed in that. For the past 4 years, and actually all my life, I believe there there's nothing we can't accomplish if we come together. I mean, President Biden says it very well. There's nothing beyond our capacity. Nothing beyond our capacity if we come together and we can do incredible things. And this country is still capable of incredible things. You know, there was a lot of talk in this last campaign cycle about the days of the past. I'm looking at the days in the future, and I firmly believe that America's best days are ahead of us. They are ahead of us. And I mentioned that menorah, and it's just right outside in the cross hall here. A little history behind that. There is a fantastic carpentry shop here at the White House, and anything that you want to have built, they will build it. They've built stereo systems for presidents, stereo cabinets, TV cabinets. They are wonderful craftsmen. So this menorah that's in the cross hall was actually built from wood from the White House when the White House burned in the 1800s. So it shows very special significance, and it's displayed every holiday season out in the cross hall by the staircase. So as you move out into the cross hall this evening, make sure you take a look at that. But I do want to close with this: that for my family to yours, Andre and I, we do wish you a very happy Hanukkah. May this season bring you warmth, peace, and joy, and may the light of the menorah inspire us all to work for a better, brighter future. And I'm going to say this one more time, and I hope I do not mess this up. Thank you, and Shag Urim Shemrich. Happy Festival of Lights. Did I do a pretty good job with that? Thank you very much. May God bless you, and may God protect our troops. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.